Say, man, we back at it again, man. Mase has responded to Jim Jones. Mase has now posted and voiced his opinion and made his first direct shots at Jim Jones. Now, make no mistake about it. There's been a lot of speculation about, well, who are they talking to? Who is Cam talking to? Who is Mase talking to? Is he talking about Elliott Wilson? Is he talking about Jim Jones? Well, Mase just made it clear with something that they just posted on the It Is What It Is Instagram page, sending direct shots at Jim Jones. Let's get to the content.
Yo, bro, look at me. Let me tell you something. Hookah, cigarettes, cigars. I'm with all the smoke, nigga.
No, you. Mase helped me learn how to rap.
Mase taught me how to rap. Mase actually showed me. He was the first person to show me how to rap.
Mase actually sat me down and showed me the magic to rap.
Now, Mase also captioned those two clips by pretty much reiterating the same thing he just said in the first clip. Hookah, cigarettes, cigars. We with all the smoke. Hashtag swipe left. The truth shall set you free. We keep all receipts. Hashtag it is what it is talk. Hashtag nobody's safe. Hashtag we say what the fuck we want. You dig what I'm saying? Now, you hear Jim Jones in that second clip giving his respect and giving his gratitude and appreciation for Mase initiating him into the rap game. He said right there, you heard him say it out of his own mouth. Hey, man, Mase, on several occasions, I might add, that Mase was the one that got him and started him to rapping. Showed him how it go. Showed him how it worked. Showed him how to put the music together. Showed him how to write the bars. Everything, so on and so forth. Now, Jimmy ain't been lost for words throughout this whole, ordeal. He been sending his shots right back. Mase been saying what he had to say, pretty much laughing while Cameron pretty much get off on the whole situation. 50 chimed in yesterday. He got a couple of hits in. And then, Jimmy been still, sending his shots right back. You dig what I'm saying? He ain't making no time. He ain't short for words. He been responding as well. They been going tit for tat. They been goddamn throwing blows, throwing punches, throwing grenades, shooting off rockets and whatever the hell else they want to do to try to, send a signal to each side that, hey, I'm on whatever you on. If you want the smoke, I want the smoke too. You want pressure, I want pressure too. But, it is what it is at this point. Now, I'm going to keep saying that this is as far as this need to go. Let's keep it on the internet. I like the entertainment. I like the back and forth. I like when they both be popping it and kicking it and shooting it back and forth at each other. All that's cool, but let's please keep it on the internet, man. Nobody want to see no kind of back and forth going on when it comes to some street shit. Now, Jimmy also had this to say and, had this to get off his chest. He posted this. Let's get to the content.
Forgive, I just don't forget. I'm a compassionate person. That's the word. So if you did something to me that I don't appreciate and it's that detrimental, then I believe the best thing for us to do is not to talk anymore, no matter whatever the circumstances is. If it's over money, that was a small price I had to pay for not having to deal with you in them situations anymore. But I learned to love a lot of people from afar, and it hurts me when I see something happens to those people, and especially anybody that I once loved. But you cannot violate me and think that I'm going to ever forget what you did. And if you press that line, then I'm going to give you what I should have gave you in the first place.
Now, aside from what Jim Jones just said in that clip that I just played, he also captioned that very same clip with a message saying this: forgiveness isn't about going back. It's about moving forward. Relationships demand more than love. They require patience, loyalty, respect, and mutual effort. Let this be a reminder that growth comes from understanding. That's worth holding on to and what's better to let go. Hashtag self-worth, hashtag growth journey, hashtag healthy relationships. Now, for me, in my own personal opinion, I tend to think that message pretty much sums up and put into context how Jim Jones is looking at this whole situation. He talked about as much in that interview that he did with Justin LeBoy. He said, look, bro, like, I want them to win. I don't really care about nothing they doing over there, but I also don't want them to try to disrespect me or really piss me off. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, I got love for them from afar. And, we just can't do business together, and that's okay. That's cool. But he also keep reiterating that, relationships are, they dicey, bro. Like sometimes we be, sometimes we could be cool and reconcile, but that don't mean I will forget what you put me through or what type of disagreement we had, because maybe those disagreements, I might be still feel some kind of way about them. So if I still feel some kind of way about them, I'm just gonna stay over here. Y'all stay over there and do what y'all doing, and it is what it is. Y'all can do whatever y'all doing. I want y'all to win, but I'm not really rocking with y'all like that, bro. And so, the back and forth, as I said, it's entertaining, bro. I like to see these niggas pop it, bro, and go back and forth. It's good entertainment, man. So, and I just don't want them to, nobody to really get emotional about the back and forth and take it to some street shit, because don't nobody want to see that, bro. I'm not here for that. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not going to advocate for that and push for that. I just like to see these cats get to the bag, win, and if they got a disagreement, they like to troll. They want to use the trolling to promote whatever it is that they got going on. I understand the antics and the gimmick behind it all as well. So at the end of the day, the back and forth is good, but if you trying to get in your feelings and get too emotional and start talking about doing something to one another, I ain't really checking for that, bro. Because I don't want to see that happen to none of these cats, because they done had a long career. They all been successful, and at the end of the day, it's not good for entertainment when lives are in jeopardy of being lost or being hurt, and the families of people that depend on them at the end of the day. So, we ain't rocking with that. And Jim Jones also posted a video with him, Joel Santana, and Future and Lil Baby. They was in town up in New York kicking it for a video shoot. And Jim also had posted a video of him and Joel Santana hanging out in the club, and he captioned that video by saying this: "My brother like my mother's kid at Joel Santana. He don't pop out much, but when he do, I be hyped. This shit still Harlem. Remix ASAP. Watch me work." So he focusing on the music. Him and Joel's obviously, still have a great relationship. They still hanging out and kicking it. And Cam, he doing business with Mase. This ain't no brand new relationship. As I said before, they grew up together in Harlem. They had their back and forth. They fell out. They came back together, and they able to now do business together and make millions of dollars on a successful podcast doing sports. So I'm happy for them, bro. Like, if they ain't with dropping the records, I'm sure they done made enough money, and their catalog is still cutting them a check to this day, and it will continue to cut them a check to this day. But they've evolved into the digital space, and they got a successful platform. So salute to them. Shout out to Mase. Shout out to Jim Jones. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to 50 Cent. All of these are successful brothers, man, and I just love to see it, man. I just love to see everybody win, and I love the back and forth. But at the second that they get to taking this to a whole nother level, to where it's violence and stuff like that involved, and taking it to the streets and meet me on the streets and pulling up and sliding and riding and blowing niggas down, that's not what I'm trying to really push over here, man. So I love the back and forth. I get at y'all on the next one, man. Y'all be smooth. I'm out.